Hello everybody, this is Dr. Ntabi speaking and welcome to my channel once more. I am going to be doing a series where I'm going to be talking to you about the 10 soft skills you need to keep your personal brand professional. And the 8th soft skill we are going to talk about today is self-confidence. While there are many definitions of what self-confidence is, I like thinking of self-confidence as a belief you have in yourself that you know what to do and how to do it. That's my simple definition of confidence. Whenever you are in a situation where you know what to do and you know how to do it, your confidence level will always be up. But whenever you don't know what to do or how to do it, then you're going to doubt yourself. And today I want to talk to you about confidence traits. What are some of the traits that confident people have? And I hope that you're going to take some of these and apply them in your own life. There are many traits, but I have chosen a few for today. The first trait of confident people is that they are not afraid to be wrong. When they are wrong, they are quick to admit it. They even appreciate others for showing them where they are going wrong. When you are not confident, you're going to be very quick to defend yourself because you think that when people say you are wrong, they are actually attacking you. And that is not true. When people tell you that you made a mistake, it's not always a personal attack. And when you are confident, you're going to receive that as a genuine correction. The second trait of confident people is that confident people value what is right more than they value being right themselves. In other words, if you come and you tell me that you know the right way of doing a thing, I will appreciate that contribution if I'm confident. But if I lack confidence, I will even discard the right solution you have just so that I can be right for the sake of being right. That's what people with poor self-esteem do. When people have a poor self-esteem or they have a low self-confidence, they will always want to be right for the sake of being right. Even if they are wrong, they still want to be right. But a confident person always aims for what is right. Whether they are right by bringing that solution or someone else is right by bringing that solution, they always appreciate what is right. And I strongly encourage you to embrace this kind of a mindset. Look for what is right, whether it's from you or from another person. Another trait that confident people have is that they are more willing to listen than to speak. Even though they can have a lot to say, they know how to contain what they want to say, and they are more willing to let others talk and express themselves. They don't feel cheated, they don't feel robbed if they're not speaking all the time. People with poor self-esteem or low self-confidence will always want to speak all the time because they have a point to prove. They want to show that they are better than everyone else. They want to prove that they know more. And they're possibly looking for attention to feed their low self-esteem. They don't know how to have a good and a healthy self-esteem by themselves. So they try to get confidence by oppressing others or by proving a point or by competing with others and beating them, so that they can feel good about themselves. But people with confidence don't do that. They don't mind. Even if it's not their chance to speak, they're very comfortable not speaking. They will sit down, listen, and then wait for their turn to express themselves. And then also, people who are confident are not always running after the limelight. As a matter of fact, confident people are more willing to to share the limelight with others. A person who has low confidence will always want to be in the limelight alone. They always want to shine alone. They always want all the praises to themselves, all the acknowledgement to themselves. They want to be the best of the best. They want to be in all the newspapers, and these people usually don't raise others. If they are mentors, they don't know how to raise other mentees. If they are leaders, they don't know how to raise other leaders so that others can do what they are doing, because deep down, they are afraid of being replaced. But when you are confident, you know that nobody can replace you. So you are very comfortable raising others, raising mentees, raising leaders, raising other managers, raising other entrepreneurs, because you know that there is nobody like you, nobody can do what you are doing. So you are very glad to see others emerge and occupy their own spots, just as you have occupied your own spot. And lastly, confident people are not afraid to ask for help. There are people who are afraid to ask for help because they interpret that as admitting to a weakness. They feel like if they ask people for help, those people will think that they are weak. Other people are even afraid to ask for help from certain individuals. They will be okay asking for help from someone else, but not another person. For example, there are men who feel that if they ask for help from a woman, it would mean that they are not men enough. They are okay asking for help from another man, but they will never ask for help from a woman or a child. There are people who won't ask for help from others because of the color of their skin. Again, it's an indication of having a low confidence level. But when you are confident, you will look for help and get help regardless of where it's coming from, whether it's international, national, provincial, whether it's given by a man, a woman, whether it's given by a black person, a colored person, an Indian person, it doesn't matter. When you need help, you ask for it. And truly confident people can do that. It doesn't mean that you are lowering yourself when you ask for help from certain individuals. But when you have that kind of a mindset, it's an indication that there's a lot that needs fixing on the inside. And then the second category of information I want to share with you today is confidence building tactics. Again, there's a lot of things that you can do to build your confidence. Number one, dress your best. When you wear your clothes, make sure that you're not going to be conscious of what you're wearing. I always tell people, if you are walking around and you're conscious of what you're wearing, it means that your confidence level is low, and it means that you've probably made a poor choice of what you should wear. So when you buy clothes or when you wear your clothes, make sure that you look your age, for example, dress appropriately for the situation that you're going to find yourself in. And thirdly, be appropriate. Don't dress in a way that is going to make your audience uncomfortable. I know that when we dress, we don't just dress for people, we must also dress for ourselves. And I agree with that. Yes, be comfortable, but make sure that your audience is also comfortable. So I'm not saying wear a suit and a tie every day or wear your jeans and sneakers every day. You must just be able to read your situation, dress accordingly, and if you are dressed appropriately, your confidence level will also be high. And another thing that you can do when you stand straight. Square shoulders, stand straight, look people in the eye. That alone, when you are standing straight like that, that can boost your confidence. Research actually indicated that. I didn't know that, but apparently it happens. A person who's standing straight tends to be more confident than a person who's just lying like this, and because it communicates different things. And then also practice gratitude. Every day count your blessings. And I know we've heard this from childhood, and here I am again, I'm saying it. But when you count your blessings, you're practicing gratitude. And when you do that, you're going to be more confident because you're going to walk in the consciousness of what you have and what is working for you. So the more your mind is aware of what you have, what is working for you, what is positive and what is right, chances are very, very high that you're also going to be a confident person. And then give and receive compliments. Some people are good at giving compliments, but they can't receive compliments. When you give them a compliment, they will say, no, you don't mean it. You know, if you tell them they look good, they will say, no, you're just saying it. That's an indication that your confidence level is very low. So receive compliments. There's nothing wrong with saying thank you. Receive it. On the other hand, you have people who never give compliments. If somebody has done something exceptionally well, don't just walk past them. Tell them, well done. If somebody looks good, tell them they look good. If somebody is successful in an area where you are failing, tell them they're doing well. Some people don't know how to compliment others in areas where they are failing because it's almost like they are admitting their own failure. Actually, the opposite is true. If you give other people compliments, even in areas where you are failing, you are actually inspiring yourself. You are allowing yourself to see that it is possible, and you are allowing that person to be a source of inspiration in your life, so that next time when you try, you can rely on what you saw as an encouragement to say, if so-and-so could do it, I think this time I can also do it. And it works. And then the last thing that you want to do to build your confidence is to ensure that you spend your time with people who build you. Don't spend your time with people who are negative or people who always pull you down. Find people who will encourage you, who will believe in you, who will stretch you, who will challenge you to grow and go for higher heights in life. That is so important. And when you're with these kinds of people, you will see that your confidence will soar. When you are always with people who see wrong things in your life, who will always tell you why you can't make it, that is going to deflate your confidence. So you don't need that company. So make sure that you also pay attention to the company that you keep, because that will also contribute greatly to what happens to your self-confidence. I hope that this content will help you, and I hope that you will implement it in your life and see positive results. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please share this video with 3-4 other people. Like it, give me a comment below. Let me know how you are receiving this content and if it's working for you. Thank you so much for joining me once more. God richly bless you.